We're here today to draw attention to the biggest threat to the Delaware Valley since they were invaded by the British. We're here today in beautiful Washington Crossing State Park, where the Continental Army crossed the river to attack Trenton to have their first victory of the Revolutionary War. And the reason why it's so appropriate is that we have a similar battle today. It's called the Clean Energy Revolution, where this country and this planet is facing a global climate threat. And there's a battle going on between a clean energy future and the fossil foolishness of the past. We're here today because we're at ground zero in that battle. New Jersey has been a leader for decades on clean energy. Used to be number 2 in solar. We were number 7 in energy efficiency, and we're supposed to be the first state to have offshore wind. When Governor Christie came in, he not only cut these programs, but he pulled us out of the regional greenhouse gas initiative, and we've gone from being 2nd in solar to 8th, from 7th in energy efficiency to 22nd. And that's what this is all about, because this is about the promotion of pipelines and power plants and offshore LNG versus wind, solar, and energy efficiency. So today, over 24 kayakers, many Sierra Club members, came down the Delaware and Raritan Canal. The Delaware and Raritan Canal is a source of drinking water for 1.5 million people. But the river itself, including the canal, is a drinking water source for over 4.5 million people. And we're drawing attention to the proposed Penn East pipeline, which starts up in Pennsylvania and cuts through New Jersey down to Ewing, not too far from here. Not only will this pipeline cut an ugly scar and destructive scar through some of the most scenic valleys in the country. The Delaware River here is a wild and scenic river. And it'll cut this wide swath and scar through preserved farmland and state parks and forests, and crossing some of the most important streams in New Jersey, the highest quality streams. While some groups go out there and yak about pipelines, we kayak. And we're going to fight Penn East pipeline, whether it's on the land, the water, the air, wherever, government agencies, state, local, federal, and that's sort of why we're here. People are fed up because they want to see clean energy jobs. They want to see a growing economy based on wind and solar and energy efficiency, not building pipelines that are destructive and create a few jobs for a little bit of time, but then go away. 70% of the property owners said no, and won't even let Penn East come on their property to survey. This is where Washington crossed the river, not a place where pipelines should be crossing a river. This is a place where historically people have stood up to the tyranny of others. 250 years ago, we fought a battle against an invading army. That was the Hessians who worked for the British. Now we have an invading army of mercenaries called pipeline companies that work for the modern version of the British, the gas companies. And this gas is not here to help save one person 1 penny on their bills. This pipeline connects to other pipelines, can end up going south to Mississippi for export or off the coast of New Jersey. And that's why we came down the river in a flotilla to say, we want to save this valley, we're going to fight to save this valley. This valley is too important for our future. And we need another pipeline. It's just very plain and simple. We have plenty of gas in New Jersey, and that's why we're all here today.
What kind of support are you getting from our federal officials in terms of stopping the pipelines?
They've been good. Bonnie Watson Coleman has really been good and has supported legislation to make it tougher for FERC to be able to push through pipelines. The legislation's been going around for a while to reform FERC and also to get rid of the Halliburton loophole on fracking. Congressman Pallone's been good. Even Lance has sent a letter opposing the pipeline. He's not been good on legislation, but at least he's been good on the pipeline. So they've been good, but it's really going to come down to, people. It's going to come down to being organized. What the Delaware River Basin Commission has to say on this, and we had an important victory when they said that they're not going to do just one hearing with FERC. We came to every meeting for a year, and after a year of going there and pestering them and sending them Valentine cards and everything, they said they're going to have their own independent hearings, their own independent review, separated from FERC, and they're going to have multiple hearings. We're trying to push at least 7. And so that was a major step forward.